And Adrienne South joins us for your first look at weather. And Adrienne, it's another steamy night for those attending Sunfest.
That's right, Sasha. As Nick was talking about that food, I definitely hope there's ice cream there because that is definitely what you will want this evening. It's a very hot night, and that will continue to be the case. Right now, 31 degrees in London, 29 in Goderich, 27 in Wyerton. No surprise that there are heat warnings in effect until tomorrow. Feeling much warmer with the humidity. The feel right now, 41 in London. Hopefully you have lots of water if you are heading out and about. Here's a look at your conditions for tonight. There is the risk of thunderstorms, and we're not going to get much of a break from that humidity overnight. Several special weather statements and thunderstorm warnings are in effect. I'll have all those details coming up, and I'll tell you when we'll start to get a bit of a break from that humidity. Sasha?
All right. Thanks, Adrienne. We'll talk in a bit.
It's been a very hot and humid day. No surprise, heat warnings are in effect. We also have thunderstorm warnings in effect for several areas. I'll have all those details coming up overnight tonight. It's going to be another warm evening. There is the risk of thunderstorms in the next hour through to the overnight, and it feels about 32 overnight with the humidity. You will want your air conditioning on. I'll have all those details coming up on those special weather statements and warnings after the break.
Such a happy ending to that story. And Adrienne joins us now with your full weather forecast. And I spent some time at Sunfest this morning and was melting in the heat. It was so hot.
Definitely, I can imagine. It felt like 38 across most of the region this afternoon. Today we reached a high of 32.5 degrees. That is extremely warm. That's close to the record high of 33.6. That was in 1988, but although we came pretty close to breaking that record, we didn't get over that today, although it felt much warmer. It definitely felt like we did. The low for today, 21 degrees. That was at 6 a.m. this morning, and the record low, 6 degrees in 1972, and the sun sets tonight at 9:06. Right now in London, it is hot, 32 degrees with winds from the south-southwest, 17 kilometers an hour, and we have heat warnings in place for most of the region at this hour. And although there's nothing issued here for Grey Bruce, we have special weather statements in effect. Those don't show up on this map board, but it is humid across the region, and while there's no heat warning there, those hot, humid conditions will continue in that area as well. I'll have more on this in just a moment. Here we go. More on those heat warnings. A hot and humid air mass is in place until tomorrow. Daytime highs are expected above 30 degrees, feeling 40 or more than 40 with the humidity. But the good news, cooler temperatures are expected by tomorrow evening. We have a cold front that's going to come through, but make sure if you are heading outside tonight or first thing in the morning tomorrow through the afternoon that you have lots of water with you as well as sunscreen. Taking a look at the satellite radar, many areas seeing spotty showers. We are at risk of a thunderstorm this hour in and around the London area. A special weather statement has been issued. We could see up to 50 millimeters of rain and strong winds up to 80 kilometers an hour in the next few hours into the overnight. That statement was issued in about the last hour, and we did have a special weather statement or a thunderstorm warning rather in effect for Chatham-Kent, but that has since been lifted in the last 15 minutes. But you can see there is the risk of thunderstorms in and around the London Middlesex area for this hour, so be careful if you are heading out shortly. As we head out the next 36 hours, you can see there is the chance of showers and thunderstorms into the overnight. Then tomorrow, there's still the risk of active weather, but by tomorrow evening, things should clear out. We should see a mix of sun and cloud, and then high pressure builds in, and it's going to be an absolutely beautiful Sunday and quite a bit less humid. Here's your temperatures for tomorrow afternoon. 28 degrees in London, a bit cooler along the shores of Lake Huron, 23 in Goderich, 22 in Sarnia, and 25 in Wyerton. And let's take a look at your conditions for first thing in the morning. Many areas could see thunderstorms to start the day, but then we'll see mostly cloudy skies, although some scattered thunderstorms are possible in other areas in and around Waterloo region. That's about 3 o'clock tomorrow for those conditions. Let's take a look at your metal roof outlet 7-day forecast. In London tomorrow, a 60% chance of showers. As I showed you on the Futurecast, that chance of active weather moves out by late in the afternoon, but it's still going to be quite hot and humid. That cold front doesn't come through until later in the day tomorrow, so it's going to feel 38. So definitely make sure you have your water, wear some cool clothing, and hopefully you can get to Sunfest and maybe take in some of those ice cream treats. Then on Sunday, as I mentioned, high pressure builds in. It's going to be sunny. Look at all that sunshine in the forecast. It's going to be absolutely beautiful Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and those highs a little cooler for those daytime highs and a bit less humidity. So lots of sunshine, perfect if you have a day off this week to perhaps get to the beach. Then Thursday, a mix of sun and cloud, and you can see those temperatures overnight are much more manageable once we get through tomorrow. So you won't need your air conditioning too much for the middle of the week, and then the chance of showers returns on Friday. Midwestern Ontario, very similar story. The chance of showers tomorrow, a high probability rather. It's going to feel 35, so no break from the humidity for you. That special weather statement is in effect. Then lots of sunshine Sunday through to Wednesday, mix of sun and cloud on Thursday, with showers possible once again on Friday.
I think we're going to feel a bit of relief tomorrow, just dropping a few degrees. It'll be nice.
I can't say I've ever been excited for a cold front to come through, but I will be embracing those cooler temperatures tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thanks, Adrienne. Still ahead. And Adrienne joins us with one last look.
Well, Sasha, the chance of thunderstorms continues tonight. We could see around 50 millimeters in and around the London area. Let's take a look quickly at your wake-up weather. The chance of thunderstorms to start the day tomorrow, and quite warm by 10 a.m. It's already going to feel 32, so definitely another warm day until we have that cold front move through tomorrow. Today's Last One's Bad Boy viewer snapshot is from James Boland. He sent in this adorable photo of these two raccoons in a tree in his yard. Thanks very much for that, James. So another hot day tomorrow, but then things looking more manageable tomorrow night with those cooler temperatures.
We'll take it. Thanks, Adrienne.